everyone, my name is Keely. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today I'm going to talk about all the books that I want to read in the month of November, and I'm very excited because I have a lot of fun reading plans for November. I will be participating in readathons, book clubs, things like that. So hopefully I can get to all these because my new job is taking up a lot of my life. So my reading has kind of gone down, but I'm hoping once I get a regular schedule, I will be able to read more and more. And I'm hoping November is the month to do that. So let's go ahead and get on into these reading plans. So first and foremost, this month I will be co-hosting a readathon created by Hannah from the Teacher's TBR. It's called Cozy with a Side of Food, and I am so excited. Hannah is all about cozy vibes and cozy books, so she amazingly asked me to be a part of this, and I'm so excited to be co-hosting this with her and Gabby, and it's gonna be great because if you know me, I love food books, specifically food romances. So of course there are several prompts that you can try to hit. So I have assigned a book to each prompt, so we're gonna go through those and I will take you one by one. The first one is Turkey Leg, read a book with a juicy plot. For that, I chose The Game Changer by Lana Ferguson. And in this one, we follow a baker and a hockey player. So already we have bakery and sports romance. So I know the plot's gonna be juicy because anytime it's a sports romance, I feel like it's a juicy plot. So this one follows Ian, the hockey player, who had a very public breakup, and so his image is kind of in shambles right now. So his PR team is trying to get together and set him up with someone better. And of course, he gets set up with his teammate's little sister, who is not the little sister that he remembers. And like I said, she's a baker, and that's all I need to know. I am so excited. I love this one, and the spine also has a little cupcake on it, so I'm hoping this one hits the spot. Next, we have Mashed Potatoes, read a book that you can gobble up in one sitting. And for that, I have Savorite by Tara Dewitt. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to read this in one sitting because of my job, but there is potential to read this in one sitting because the synopsis just sounds right up my alley. So we follow this woman named Sage, and she lives in a very small coastal Oregon town, which, yes, very picturesque, and her ex-boyfriend just recently got engaged, so she kind of wants to beat him at his own game, which is this festival that happens every year. So she is going to try to get in this festival so she can beat him. On the other hand, we follow this man named Fisher, who is a New York chef, and something happens where he has to move to this small coastal town. Now suddenly there's a Michelin chef in this town, so I'm assuming these two are going to get together to hopefully win this competition. I am very eager to see what this competition entails and how the cooking and food aspect is in this, and I really hope the setting is described beautifully. Next is Mac and Cheese, a comfort read, and I chose Garlic and the Vampire by Brie Paulson. Now this one is a cute, very cute and cozy graphic novel all about this little guy who is a garlic, and a vampire has recently moved around their little village, so Garlic is sent out to go investigate. I've heard great things about this. It sounds so cozy and so cute, and you know me, anything with vampires I will read, and I think this is a great way for me to be able to read as much as I can during this readathon because it is a cute, short and sweet graphic novel, and I just think I'm going to be obsessed with it. Next, we have Corn on the Cob, read a book that has multiple POVs. Now I did choose a book for this. However, I just picked it up from the library and I don't think it has multiple POVs, but I'm still gonna insert this book in here because I still would like to read it. But if you do know of like a foodie romance book that is multiple POV, let me know because I want to hit all of these prompts. But the book that I also want to read is Till There Was You by Lindsay Hammeroff, and I am obsessed with this cover because they are standing on a stack of pancakes. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this is about. I just know it's a foodie romance. I remember seeing the cover when it was first revealed and was like, yes, I need that one. Unfortunately, looking through it, I don't think it has multiple POV. I just assumed it did because a lot of romance books do nowadays. And I know we follow a man and a woman, and the way it was described made it seem like it was multiple POV, but it's not. So I will keep searching for that one. And finally, the last prompt is Roll, which is a buddy read, and the buddy read for this readathon is Drizzled with Death by Jessie Crockett. Now this will be my very first cozy mystery in the history of ever, and I'm really excited about it. Look how cute this is. Again, we have pancakes on the cover. Is there gonna be like a pancake theme in this? Because I am loving it because I am team pancakes. So it seems like in this book we have an annual Thanksgiving pancake eating contest, and something mysterious happens with the syrup, and I'm assuming someone dies and there's an investigation. I think I'm gonna love this one, and I'm so excited to read this book with everyone, and hopefully we all enjoy it. So that is it for the Cozy with a Side of Food readathon. Let me know if you're participating, but I do have another required read for November because my friend Jess from Reading with Jess has a monthly book club called Sleep When I'm Dead, which I absolutely love that name, and she so kindly asked me, and again, Gabby, me and Gabby are like in tune this month, to co-host November's book club with her, and the book we chose was The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rekulek. I have read one Jason Rekulek before, Hidden Pictures, and absolutely loved it. This is his newest release, and it obviously takes place at a wedding. I believe it follows this man who's estranged from his daughter, but his daughter gets engaged to, I think, like a really rich man, and this father seems like he's very suspicious of something that's going on, and when he gets to the wedding, things are even weirder than he thought. So I'm interested to see how this one is done because I haven't gone into it too much. I haven't read too much about it. I haven't seen any reviews, so hopefully I love this one as much as his first one. Now I do have 5 more books that I have for this TBR for November because they all kind of have a theme. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this themed reading vlog because hopefully, like I said, I can read all these books in November, but I'm not sure. But I do want to read these because it is perfect for this spooky fall autumn season. So let me run through these. The first one I have is Casket Case by Lauren Evans. So this one is kind of a magical realism romance where we follow this woman who falls in love with someone who works for death. That's all I need to know. I'm excited because I love magical romance, and it kind of reminds me of like The Dead Romantics, which is like my favorite book of all time. So hopefully that one holds up. Next, I have another new release, and that is Haunt Your Heart Out by Amber Roberts. This cover, again, beautiful, absolutely love it. Don't know anything about it. I just know it's a fall spooky romance, and it says a dashing ghost hunter and the bookseller who made up the ghosts he's chasing wind up entangled in more ways than one. Yes, please. Next, I have one that got popular last year, and that is Morbidly Yours by Ivy Fairbanks. This one, I believe, is about an undertaker or someone who works at a cemetery, which, like, yes, I love cemeteries. So hopefully this is like a cute little spooky romance. Next is another new release, which is Haunted Ever After by Jen DeLuca. Again, I don't know too much about these. I don't like to read synopsis too much of books. This one is a first haunting in a seaside town that raises everyone's spirits. So it's a small coastal Florida town, which, like, I don't love Florida, but it's said to be haunted. So, interested, and this cover is also stunning. And the last one I have is one that I've heard fantastic things about, and that is Happy Medium by Sarah Adler. Again, these covers are just hitting, and this is, of course, another autumnal romance. It says a clever con artist must convince a skeptical, sexy farmer of his property's resident real-life ghost if she's to save them all from a fate worse than death. Okay, I have seen a lot of people reading this book recently and been loving it. Like, I am so hyped for it because I've heard nothing but good things, and there's a little goat. Yes, I love it. So those are all the books that I hope to get to in November. Hopefully my reading picks back up because there are so many good books on this list that I just feel like I'm going to be absolutely obsessed with. But that is it for this video. If you have made it this far, go ahead and leave the falling leaf emoji. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, all my social media links will be down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.